So thank you for staying with us as we continue with the program today. In the studios with us, we have a little segment referred to as Spotlight on Gospel, and we have the beautiful young vincentian, and as little as she is, she has a powerful ministry, and that is Azariah Gibson, who's in studio with us this morning. Azariah, good morning and welcome to our program.
Good morning, everybody.
How are you doing today?
I'm alright. I'm doing well.
Alright. I saw you minister to the people at the closing of the Gospel Fest showcase at the Victoria Park about a week or so ago, about 2 weeks ago. Down Searching the Flies, anyway. And you did a rendition of Ocean Deep. But before we get into that, tell us a little bit more. Who is Azariah Gibson?
Well, Azariah, I am a young lady who is striving to make her life as straight as possible when it comes to God. I am very enthusiastic about what I do. I'm ambitious. I love singing. Singing has been a part of my life from the time I could talk. I always love to inspire people. I like to encourage young people, and I think my ministry is partly the youths, because at some point I like to encourage people, whether it's through the lyrics of my songs or actually having conversations with people.
And from what I can see, you're a pretty young person, as you also said in your introduction there. Tell us a little bit more about your journey. You got the inspiration from God. Tell us about a breaking point in life as to how you get to where you are now.
Well, at a younger age, I used to be careless, just doing whatever. Never really took the Christianity journey seriously. But after searching myself and seeking God and understanding certain things in life, I started to realize that I need to take this step that I'm doing more seriously and giving God it all. Like the song says, give all to God and He will see you through. Sometimes you wait till certain things happen in your life before you understand how important it is to have that inspiration, to be spiritual and to know God for who He is and love Him and turn your life over to Him. But I want to tell all the young people that it's never too early and it's never too late, but the best time is as soon as possible, because you never know, life is so short. You can be good today and good tomorrow.
That's right. You did a number, He Is Great. Tell us about that song.
He Is Great. This song came to me when I was home. I was just sitting on my bed and God was speaking to me and telling me that we need to understand the things that He's doing for us, and we need to give Him what is due to Him. We need to give Him all the glory and all the praise. It's not about us. It's not about self. We're supposed to kill flesh and give it all to God. So He Is Great is just like a reminder for all those out there that no matter the circumstance, no matter how big, how small things may seem, God is bigger and He's greater and He does it all.
And not only that, you minister through song about your love and appreciation for Jesus Christ, but you're also a dancer with the Diadem Dance.
Yes.
Will tell us about that.
Well, I've been a member of the Diadem Dancers for quite some time. I'm not sure if I can give a specific amount, but I could say between 8 to 10 years. The journey in the Diadem Dancers, it's a very great experience. It helps to open you to different aspects in your spirituality, and it develops you with teamwork, being sisters, getting you more in depth with God, because you have to spend time in His Word and how to be able to, give it all, let your ministry come through what you do.
All right. And as I said earlier, your powerful rendition of the song Ocean Deep at the closing of the Gospel Showcase. I saw how much you've been into that song. That's something I always look for in someone who is ministering, especially through a song. And I saw you were into it. You could see the passion in you singing that song. Share with us about that experience.
Ocean, the first time I heard that song, I was like, wow, I love this song. It was just liking my ear. But as I got into this song and as I got to learn the words and understand the words, it just came something more in depth to me, like it made more to me. Like it was speaking what I was feeling. So the passion that I felt just came through what I was doing.
Wow. What are your words of encouragement for young people who are listening to the program, and not only for young women but young men as well, and the importance of giving your life to Jesus Christ and basically that, giving your life to Jesus Christ, the importance of that. What's your words of encouragement to them this morning?
Well, to all the young people, both male and female, I would like to tell you that no matter how young you are, no matter how much things you think you've done in your past that God cannot forgive, I'm here to tell you that He is bigger than everything. He's greater. He already died on Calvary's cross for your sins. There's nothing that you can do that can hinder Him from loving you, from caring for you. There's absolutely nothing. So I want to encourage all the young people that just give their lives to Christ. I know it might seem like a big task to do now, but really and truly there's nothing to miss in the world. There's absolutely nothing that's out there that could give you the satisfaction that God can. So that is what I would like to say to them.
As a young person, I can see that you look like to me that you've overcome many challenges, including peer pressure. How have you managed to do that?
Like every other young person, peer pressure is pressure.
Plenty
pressure. Sometimes I just feel like, okay, how am I going to get over this boy? How am I going to get through this? But at the end of the day, I have to remember that those things that your friends are trying to encourage you to do, they only last for a time. But in the long run, your repetition, the love of God, it goes forever. It's eternal. So, peer pressure, you can just look at it and just say, I know you want me to do this, but I am bigger than this. So just keep your head on, stay straight, and focus on God and your ambitions.
If you are invited or encouraged to do something that you know the answer you should have given is no, is that no easy for you to give?
It's not easy to give, but you have to be strong. You have to have a strong mind and keep your head on. You have to know your self-worth. You have to know how strong you are as an individual. And you just got to stand up and say no. No is no.
For those who, and I don't want to feel like I'm drilling you at this time, because I'm really excited to have a young person with me this morning. For those who really, who love God a lot and have given Him their lives, and I can also speak from experience. We go through a lot of trials and tribulations, and sometimes, we are pushed up against the wall to see how much faith we have in God, how much we trust Him. When you're in a situation like that, how do you cope with it?
Well, me personally, when I get in a position like that, I tend to kind of pull back a little and just look around me and see if I am the person that is causing the problem or if I am stepping too far out of my borders. So, me personally, when I get in those tight positions, I try to examine myself. And then I pray and I ask God to give me strength and wisdom and understanding so that I can be guided through whatever I'm going through. It may not seem like I may have a way out, but with God there's always a way. So all I do is really try to keep myself focused on something. If it's writing a song, if it's reading my Bible, if it's praying, if it's just getting myself into something positive so that I wouldn't end up doing something negative.
Wonderful. And what's next for Azariah? Do you have any more new music coming?
Well, I do. I have a lot of songs that I want to do. I'm not sure when they're going to be out, but I will be bringing some songs, yes.
All right, and before we go, do you have anyone you want to say hello to?
I would like to say hello to my mother, Azariah Gibson. I believe she's at work right now. And my brother, Marlon Gibson. Yes.
All right, wonderful. Let's take in a little bit of your song, He Is Great. This is NBC Radio, the sound of the nation, the program, Joyful Praise. Stay with us. Azariah Gibson, new one called He Is Great. So, Azariah, we're wrapping up right now. Any final words before you go?
For all the upcoming young artists out there, especially those of the gospel genre, I would like to encourage you to keep your head on and keep focused, you know. I mean, it might seem hard now to get through to doing it, but in the long run, it will happen. Just be focused, know what you want, know your goals, and keep focusing on God. Pray and ask Him for wisdom to know when to do what, how to do it, and when to say it. So that's what I would like to say to all those out there, encouraging them.
Thank you so much, Azariah Gibson, for joining us today and sharing with us where you've been and where God has brought you from, and a little bit more of your ministry through a song. I want to wish you all the very best, and don't be a stranger to Joyful Praise.
Thank you for having me.
All right, then.